Allegations, dispositions, and repercussions. So first we can look at the frequency of disposition categories by allegation category. Note that each slice represents the total frequency of disposition categories given for the category of allegation chosen in the dropdown. Dropdown is right here. Hover over each slice to see the number and proportion of dispositions for each allegation. Sustained dispositions are indicated in red. Note that a single misconduct incident may fit into multiple allegation and disposition categories. This potentially skews the number of dispositions within each category. And this data is coming from the Louisiana Law Enforcement Accountability Database. So if we scroll over this, we can see that of the theft, 23.89% were sustained. Or we can look for another, so sexual assault, for example, only 14.29% were sustained. And note, because many agencies report little or no misconduct information, it is possible that misconduct complaints are deemed unsustained far more frequently than are presented here. Well over 50% of allegations in categories such as appearance and cleanliness, confidentiality, cooperation, equipment misuse and damage, policy and procedure, reporting, and technology violations are sustained. Only 9% of use of force allegations are sustained. Here we can see that. More so, we can look at the frequency of repercussion categories by allegation category. The size of each bar on the left represents the proportion of each allegation, and the size of each bar on the right represents the proportion of each repercussion. The connecting lines represent the proportion of officers alleged to have commit the misconduct, and width of each connecting line represents the proportion of people from each allegation category who received each repercussion. Hover over each line to see the number and percent of each allegation repercussion pair. Note that many categories are small because the majority of allegations do not have any labeled repercussions. And this again is coming from the Louisiana Law Enforcement Accountability Database. So if we look at use of force, for example, we can see that many of them are leading to suspensions, then miscellaneous repercussions and pending repercussions. More so, if we look at arrest violations, we can see that many of them are leading to suspensions as well. And you can download all of this data right here. Finally, we can look at the decertifications by allegation category. Each bar represents the number of decertifications per allegation. Note that an arrest or a conviction may be concurrent with a decertification. And this is again coming from the Louisiana Law Enforcement Accountability Database. So if we look at this chart, for example, we can see that the vast majority of decertifications are coming from in-service deficiency, with a minimal number coming from arrest or convictions. So while there have been over 516 decertifications, the overwhelming majority, 91%, were for in-service deficiency. This is an administrative reason, such as a failing to attend an annual decertification class, and these decertifications can be easily overturned.